So now we will continue with the graphical method. So for t equal to t1, we have drawn the figure and also we got the value of u. Now in the same way, we will go for t equal to t2. So t2 is a by c. So we have substituted the value in D'Alembert solution. So we got u of xt equal to half of f of x plus a plus f of x minus a. Now, as in the previous case we did, we will find the support of the forward wave. So, support is the set of all points at which the function does not vanish. So, we know the nature of f. So, f of x plus a is 2 for mod x plus a less than or equal to a, and 0 for mod x plus a greater than a. So support of the forward wave is f of x minus a, so its support is mod x minus a less than or equal to a, so it is minus a less than or equal to x minus a less than or equal to a. Add a on both sides, so we will get 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2a. So closed interval 0 to a is the support of the forward wave. Now in the same way we can find the support of the backward wave and we will get it as the closed interval minus 2a0. Now u, the solution u is sum of forward wave and backward wave. So its support will be the union of these two closed intervals 0 2a and minus 2a0. So its union is closed interval minus 2a 2a. This is also the region of influence. Now the point at which these two supports intersect, there we see that the only point where these two closed interval intersect is the point x equal to 0. So at this point of intersection, u will be non-zero for both the functions, both forward and backward wave. So you will take the value 2, intersection of supports. So at x equal to 0, u takes the value 2. Then in the remaining interval, it takes the value 1, and at all other points, it will take the value 0. So u takes the value 0 on minus 2a 0 and 0 2a. Okay, so this is minus 2a to 2a. This is the region of influence. Now we can say minus a to a, 0 is the point of intersection. So at this u takes the value 2. Remaining minus 2a to 0, it takes the value 1. 0 to 2a, it takes the value 1. And for all other points here and for x greater than 2a, remaining all other points, the value is 0. So u is written in this form. Okay. Now in the same way we will do for T3 equal to the third time level, that is T3 equal to 3a by 2c. So again we will substitute here, so we will get u of xt equal to half of f of x plus 3a by 2 plus f of x minus 3a by 2. Now support of the forward wave is f of x minus 3a by 2. So this will be mod x minus 3a by 2 less than or equal to a. So minus a less than or equal to x minus 3a by 2 less than or equal to a. Add 3a by 2 on both sides. So you will get half a less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5a by 2. That is the closed interval a by 2 comma 5a by 2 is the support of the forward wave. Now in the same way we can do for the backward wave, and we will get it as minus 5a by 2 comma minus a by 2. Now you can see that there is no intersection between these two closed intervals. Okay, so also in these intervals solution will be 1 and it will be 0 at all other points. So u will be 1 for x in minus 5a by 2 minus a by 2 or a by 2 5a by 2. At all other points it is 0. So I have drawn here the x-axis and u-axis solution u here. It takes the value 1. This is minus a by 2. This is minus 5a by 2. Here it takes the value 1. This is a by 2. This is 5a by 2. So here it takes the value 1. At all other points it is 0. So this is for t equal to t3. So we have seen the nature for t equal to 0. It is the initial function. T equal to 1, t equal to t1, t equal to t2 and t equal to t3. We have drawn different figures. Now to draw the solution, we have to draw all it in a single graph. So now we have three variables. X is there, time t is there, and the solution u is there. So if we assign different axes for all these variables, then it will be a three-dimensional figure. So for simplicity, what we will do is we will take x coordinate as x and y coordinate will play the role of both t and u. So both t and u axis will be represented by the y axis and we will draw all these in a single graph. So I will show you, this is how the graph looks. This is a graphical method. You need not worry by seeing the graph. This is very simple because the first line you can see this corresponds t naught t equal to 0. That is the initial line. At the initial line, how it is defined? It takes the value minus a to a. It takes the value 1 there. Okay, the initial value. Now minus and a are the points at which singularities are there. So that is to be marked here and the characteristics are this. Okay. Now this is for minus a to a. Now next value we see t1. T1 is a by 2c. At the a by 2c we have this value from minus 3. So this line represents t1 and here we have plotting both t and u. So here we will represent t1 and then we will plot the points u here. Okay. So u takes the value 1 for x in minus 3 a by 2 to minus a by 2. Here it is 1. Then minus a by 2 to a by 2, it takes the value 2. Then a by 2 to 3a by 2, it takes the value 1. So I hope you remember this. T1, we have drawn it separately here. Okay, this graph I have drawn in that. Okay, this is the graph. Minus 3a by 2 to minus a by 2, 1. Then 2, 1. Otherwise 0. So the same thing we are embedding it. So we are embedding it here. So we got this graph. Now for T2 equal to a by c, we did here and we got the values are minus 2a to 2a. This is 2a. Okay. So minus 2a to 2a, it has this value, otherwise its value is all 0. Then we have from minus 5a by 2 to a minus a by 2 and then minus a by 2 to 5a by 2, that is T3. So the graphs that we have drawn individually, we are drawing it all here. And these are the characteristics here. Okay, so this is the graphical method by which we can solve this problem.